In Yackandandah, we've been working on community renewable energy for about 8 years, and Into Our Hands has been a critical ingredient in that process. And we've now got a virtual power plant amongst 200 properties across town, and we've partnered with an entity called Mondo to help us do that. But essentially it's the smarts. How do we get more and more renewable energy generated and stored locally? And how do we effectively move it around town? And the community battery is an important developmental part of that process in creating a whole of town ecosystem focused on renewable energy.
Into Our Hands has been a great body to work with, and they've now been involved in 3 different grant applications. We started fairly small with a sustainable water bubbler, which is down in the sports park. That was very successful. We then approached Into Our Hands about assisting with finance for a battery going to the Yackandandah CFA station. And that's part of our move to support resilience as well as the environmental sustainability in the community. It's quite important obviously for the CFA to be able to maintain power during major emergencies, and this has given the ability to maintain comms. So that was our second experience of working with Into Our Hands. And this third one, which is a community scale battery program, Into Our Hands again came along with us as a partner in this journey. And as a result, we've been able to install a fairly significant solar powered battery which supports the community and through the community owned power provider.
An organisation like TRI is run on primarily almost volunteers, which is great because it means that it empowers the community because they can get people from the community to be inputting. But there does get to a point where our expertise might be limited in an area, or our ability to even infrastructural installations and things like that, we need to contract out other people. So being able to be supported financially by someone like Into Our Hands via grant applications and that sort of thing just means that we can stretch ourselves that little bit further and do more for the community.
Into Our Hands has been a really critical ingredient in the success of a community battery in Yackandandah. So they've become a really trusted guide for us and almost a handrail about how do we work well at raising money and getting our projects really well focused. So it's a really beautiful connection between effort by community, partnership with community retailer, and purchase of clean power. And Into Our Hands really helped enable that to occur.